and 1 after last night. I'm going to go ahead and join Roddy's replay. Game number 2 will take place on Polar Night, and we'll speed through this one as well. Again, thank you guys for joining us. Those of you that have stuck with us the whole time, let us know about it. Mr. Bitter TV and Rotterdam08 on Twitter. Also, send some tweets to @StarCraft and let those guys know how much you're enjoying WCS America. WCS 2014 is going to be so awesome.
I think it's starting off
love
great.
everything about it. We're seeing some This is so major. No, I wasn't warmed up. We're seeing some of the awesome benefits of the new format with some of the new faces making their way into the Premier League, and more new faces sure to follow.
Yeah, we have a couple of great stories already. Last but not least, guys, if you are still here, I would also like to tell you that tonight I'll be casting a tournament with Le Tot, Johan Mello. It's the Warrior Invitational. I think Balmer will be playing tonight, Tasia, MC, Sasa. So overall, just a really fun tournament. Check it out if you like Le Totje or you like me. It's going to start 4:30 Pacific, so that's in, 6 hours from now? No, 8.
It's funny because we've heard through the years so much StarCraft, but I swear every year there's more StarCraft.
Yeah, I know. It just never really stops.
This is literally 24 hours of tournaments, and it will be. For
I mean, we had 2 weeks of downtime.
That's true.
So yeah, guys, please check that out. It will be streamed on my Twitch channel, so that will be twitch.tv/Rotterdam08.
Yep. Click to subscribe.
Yep, shameless plug. Please subscribe. You help me out a lot. You get lots of Roddy love in the return. Twitch.tv/Rotterdam08. Just kidding. But yes, that's why the tournament will be streamed. So I hope you guys tune in.
So Major looks like once again he is maybe thinking Mac, maybe not. Going to be a Banshee opening, I believe. In game 2, Banshee Hellion. Not Banshee. Oh yeah, Banshee Hellion Reaper.
Cloak being researched. 36 drones.
Man, Juan is such a sweetheart, but he can be so abrasive.
I must say, really impressive though that. Let's wait with this conversation.
Impressed that Kane kept the Spire alive?
That's what I want to say, Ben. My thoughts are your words.
No. Kane looks like he's slowly and surely trying to secure extra bases here, but the Banshee of Major does find an opening.
This is actually what we were talking about in the start of the day, that with Major you don't know what he wants to play. It's like some Terrans are mech players, some Terrans are bio players, but Major does it both. Yeah. And he does it both extremely well. Losing actually a couple of Hellions over here and losing the Reaper as well. This game it's a double eBay triple orbital opening. I mean, okay, not super greedy as he did do some other stuff in between, but still, in the end of the day, it is bio with double eBay, and it is hard, man, because I think if Kane knows exactly that he's playing against something like that, he might play a little different.
Banshee's doing just huge damage, by the way.
With one, you never know.
Still harassing in the main base, totally managing 9 worker kills thus far. I do think that in general, this Terran style is the hardest to play against. It just feels like Terran can make so many units with triple orbital.
It's hard. It's funny how we just say how mech is so hard to play against, but now we call this even harder. Like we're the only one.
I agree that mech is hard to play against, but I swear to you, I think this is much more difficult just because of how mech is basically one huge punch that you have to deal with.
And in the end of the day, like no Terrans are in the GSL, and here we are complaining about
it. But this kind of a style, it's not one punch. It's like a flurry of punches that never really stop. Major just harassing everywhere.
Yeah, you need to be very good to deal with it. That's definitely safe to say.
Like the game last night between Major and Kane was pretty awesome. But it was Kane on the back foot for like 20 minutes, defending, and then finally, having defended, he was able to turn it into a win.
So far, okay, you could say like Major's harass has been effective. He's creating a small lead for himself. What has definitely been true is that has been completely untouched this game. Has he even lost anything? No. He has killed 10 workers. He has not lost a single SCV. That's normally not what you expect from a middling Bane player. Whenever you watch Sulky, I always say this, so I sound like a broken record, but he always has a couple of Banelings somewhere morphing and then he rolls them in an SCV line, or he just picks off units throughout the entire game. So far, Kane has indeed only been defending in this game.
And Major doing a good job of trying to limit that creep spread. Kane has been very good at pushing it out into the middle of the map, but with all this harass going on, and with Queens falling here and there.
Major maxed out right now.
Yeah.
2-1 upgrades.
Against 0-1 Zerglings and Banelings.
Upgrades very late this game for Kane. Harass must have been effective.
Yeah, the Banshees did a lot. Not just killing drones, but also killing a bunch of queens. And Major going to come forward. Marauders in front like bosses. Carbot Marauders. And try to soak up some
this
phases.
is good positioning for Major.
Yeah. Medevacs.
And these Mutalisks have just not been able to do what they normally do, you know, what you expect Mutalisks to do. Normally with Mutalisks, you expect Mutalisks to dictate the pace of this game, and so far they haven't been able to pick a single fight. They have not been able to keep track on these drops either. This is just a good drop map that goes for both PvP and PvP.
Yeah. Also a good Muta map, but Kane, I guess, has just not had the initiative.
Man, Major just like looks rock solid
He
this
sure
game,
does.
man.
This could be a good season for Major.
Yeah,
Depends a little
I
bit on his
actually
group draw.
exactly. It depends on who he meets, but I can see Major go very far in WCS.
I'm so excited for Premier League. I hope that we can do like a group drawing show. That'd be fun.
Mutalisks flying in, picking up a few of these medevacs, but in the end Kane is already down 40 supply before the fight truly starts. Production tab just never ends for Major. It's just unit wave after unit wave after unit wave, and he's still aggressive as well, multi-prong with small hit spots all around.
Oh, this is gonna suck for the Baitlegs. Blah. Wasn't that bad.
Could have been worse.
Some Baitlegs still get through. And Kane actually does clean that up, but Major staying ahead. And this is what's hard, as after a Zerg wins that fight, it feels like you should have some time to
the next
take
wave
advantage, but the
next
next
wave
wave
is
of Terran
coming.
is already there.
Good job here by Kane. Small things, buy a little bit of time.
Actually impressed at Major for stopping at 9 medevacs and not making 29 medevacs. Sometimes Terrans will mess up and do that.
Yeah, go for 11 rings, just maxed out again, up 67 supply. Yeah, I just feel that Major has been dictating the pace of this game.
Yeah, I mean,
Since
Kane's
minute
never
one.
been on Major's side of the map. He's not attacked a single time. But this is what that game on Frost looked like
Look at
last
this,
night
like
too.
Kane has seen nothing, man. What you said exactly. So true. Kane hasn't even been in natural once. That's not what you expect. Not what you need.
Major ZBT looking top notch. I want to see him match up against a good Korean, but at the same time I want to see him go on and do well.
I think Major can make it at least to round 16, and with a bit of luck. You know, with Major you never know. Sometimes he's just fantastic, and sometimes he's a little whiny and he doesn't perform.
Well, he's always a little whiny. Kane's going to tap out there. So Major just wins the war of attrition with superior play. And
Nutrition.
That's what does it. Yes, what's the, he makes the transaction to win the war of nutrition. And all that stuff. Guys, thank you so much for watching the WCS America broadcast today. That does it for our Challengers